good morning everybody. Colton Reinhardt from Back to the Roots Outdoors. Our archery season comes in September 10th here in North Carolina. I'm in my backyard. Got a little bit of a dilemma. Let me give you a little bit of a background. Last year during archery season, last light, I had a 12-pointer come up underneath my stand. Had the perfect shot 20 yards away. I bought lighted nocks for my bolts so I could see the arrow when it went, and also get it on film. It's a lot easier, it looks better. But what I didn't know, which I found out later after talking to Jeremy Shoulders and him sending me over to James Sexton to talk to him, when I pulled the trigger, the end of the bolt exploded. Now, I say exploded, I mean, I didn't know why. And James Sexton knew exactly what had happened. What it was is the end of the shaft on the bolt was not thick enough to absorb the string connecting to the lighted nock and the lighted nock being forced into the shaft to light. So as soon as I pulled the trigger, the shaft just exploded. Devastated, most definitely. It tore me up. That was a nice 12-pointer that should have been hanging on my wall, but you know, the past is the past. So my dilemma is, do I want to bow hunt with compound bow, or do I want to use my crossbow? I haven't used my crossbow since that happened, so I went and bought me a blackout compound bow. I got the draw length set, I got the draw poundage set. You know, I changed from a 1/4 inch tube peep down to a 3/16 inch tube peep, just to get the compound bow to where I was comfortable with it and my shot placements were a little bit better. So after all that, I'm still trying to figure out which one I want to hunt. I called Jeremy Shoulders and told him, you know, I really like still hunting. I want to get in there and get another one with my compound, but I love the crossbow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a shot with each one, my compound, my blackout, and then I'm going to take a shot with my center point sniper compound bow, crossbow, excuse me. So we'll see what's going on. And just so y'all know, I'm not aiming at the center target on the hanging bag. I'm aiming to the one up on the left. I don't shoot to the center because I've shot in there so much my arrow almost passes through, and I don't like doing that. So that was the blackout compound. I'm going to go with my center point and see what that does. I'll be aiming at the target on the right down at the bottom. Okay, so let's go see what we did. Well, this is going to be a tough one. So, this is the target I was aiming at. And as you can see, not bad shot placement. I'm about 1/2 inch away from center. Now, this one. This was my crossbow. As you can see, it went through, and you know, not bad. My arrow's stuck completely through. I'll pull that out in a minute. And, you know, with shots like this, with both of them, doesn't make my job any easier to determine which one I want to use. So I think I'll go with the crossbow. I just like it. I can shoot out to 40 yards if I have to. Not that I can't do that with the compound, but with the scope on the crossbow, it makes it a lot easier, a lot safer, a lot more ethical if I have to shoot that far. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with the crossbow. All right, so I don't know if y'all noticed or not. I actually shoot the compound bow right-handed, but I shoot the crossbow left-handed. Now, there's a reason for that. About 25 years ago, I shattered my right elbow, and drawing a compound bow back was difficult for me. So, you know, pulling a bow back like this, I can't straighten that right arm out. And the draw length, that just doesn't work. I am right-handed, so this is natural. But for a shotgun, a black powder, a crossbow, me holding it like this, it's uncomfortable. It's just simpler to come up like this. It's easier for me. I'm more comfortable this way. I've helped one in particular, and you know, Jeremy Shoulders, your son is amazing. I mean, he took to it easy. We were in Indiana, and I met Jeremy for the first time, and his son Nathan was shooting his gun, and Jeremy was teaching him. And I noticed when Nathan was putting his head down, he's right-handed, but it was awkward for him. And, you know, it just clicked in my head, well, maybe it's easier, like, for me, for him to come off of his left shoulder. So I asked Jeremy if it was okay if I made a suggestion. Jeremy said yes, most definitely. So I got Nathan to put the gun on his left shoulder. And, I mean, it was just natural for him to come up. He wasn't all cocked, he wasn't uncomfortable. And, you know, there's people out there, and that's the great thing about Back to the Roots Outdoors. Every one of us are out here to help other hunters. And just that little bit, I hope, helped Nathan out in his hunting. And, you know, I want to see our youth get out in the outdoors instead of behind a TV or a phone playing games or anything like that. So that being said, thanks for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to spend the rest of my day doing honeydew list. Y'all have a good one.